Everybody, I just want to talk at you for a minute. I ain't got no script. This is just how I feel, and I need to get it off my chest. You don't have to be a religious person to see that there is a spiritual warfare that's been going on for about 8 years now. It's a battle for humanity and our souls, in America and the world. On one side, is trying to go after our children, corrupt them, brainwash them, confuse them, medicate them, and then trap them in there before puberty by surgically changing what God created to help have more confused people in the world. A lot of these people that are confused and get pushed to all this stuff, they're not happy afterwards. They're very unhappy in their lives. And we have to, as in everyone else, has to agree with their fantasy. Otherwise, it's our fault that they're depressed and not feeling valued. This is a perfect creation of an extremist. Someone that you can manipulate with drugs, with the news, and all kinds of other influencing, as in music, actors, and politicians. They all promote the same talking points. This isn't the right way to go. As you see, a lot of violence has been happening. Someone just tried to gain into the White House with a gun and try to hurt our president or our vice president again. This would be the third time. Luckily, the Secret Service stopped him, and they ended up shooting the guy once he pulled his gun out on him. These people are being manipulated by the news, and the news was being paid with taxpayer money. Well, all that stopped when Trump was elected. Well, it's still funding's still there, but he's cutting down on a bunch of it, trying to stop it. Because we need news that I remember went like this. They gave you the story, then they gave you both sides of the opinions from two different points of view, and then they told you to come up with your own answer. That ain't the news we watch now. It's manipulated, and it's full of lies to try to tell you that, the next president's Hitler and he's going to destroy the Constitution, and you're not going to have a right to have not to have an abortion and have the ability to not to have a kid, that he's gonna push everyone to have kids. See, this is crazy, man. It goes back into TV. A lot of people relate to those women wearing the red. What's that series? They were forced to have babies. And they're saying Project 25. Man, all this is what I'm talking about. And the news ain't stupid. They know what's real, but they're pushing this because they're a paid actor. They're not a reporter anymore. Real journalists is coming from people like me and you that hear the story, they hear the facts, and then they share their point of view. But if you really want to be a good journalist, you would listen to multiple points of view, and then the facts, and then you will come up with your own idea. Don't follow the world's way. Otherwise, it might take you straight to hell. They said that 88% of America's got one or more vaccines from corona. And they used shame, silencing people, banning people, and then threatening people. Anytime you're not able to talk about a subject, question a subject, it's a psychological. Uh, they're running a psychological study on us, on the population. When you can't question something and without being called racist, that right there is a sign that you're being manipulated. I'm a pure blood, and I try to share all the information that I was finding, and every time I did, I got silenced and shamed and ridiculed. But you know what? Everything happens for a reason, and they are now got really smart people out there. They have a thing called it removes the spike protein from your blood. So if you are negative effects from the vaccine, they have this stuff. It's at the Wellness Center or Wellness. I think it's called the Wellness Center. There's a guy, Salty Cracker. He has a sponsor with them. That's how I know about it. But you get all the prescriptions to fight any kind of pathogen that could get you respiratorily. It comes with like pack. It comes with that flu aid. It comes with like so many prescriptions you can't get because the doctors won't write these prescriptions. That's another thing. Since the beginning, we've been taking people that have real strong immune system that were affected by something and beat it, and we take their antibodies and we give them to a person that ain't had it yet. That way they don't have to go through it. And this is something we've been doing since the beginning. And they wouldn't allow that. They wouldn't allow anything other than the poo-poo. Ask yourself why. I think that at the bottom, the fear came out first. And the real danger was what they try to push on everyone. I'm a pure blood, and I'm going to see if I can't start some kind of company where other pure bloods donate plasma and blood and maybe even an organ list. Because, hey, who knows what we find out in the future about this. I've heard some really crazy stuff. I'm going to add a link underneath. And this dude, he's got some talent, but he puts all his information to music that way they can't ban it. He's a genius. But it's a pretty good song and it has a whole bunch of golden nuggets in it of information. God bless y'all. Y'all hit that like and subscribe. We gotta stop, people. Don't let the news and the people that pay them manipulate you to the point where you're willing to act on violence. Because you're just doing their bidding. They might not even be telling you the truth. And everyone has someone that loves them. I don't care who they are. Everyone has a mother, a father, maybe even some kids. God bless you. And remember, through God all things are possible. Get out there and live your dreams. Peace. What was your favorite part? What could I talk less about? Where you from? Did you like the message? If you did, press 1. If you didn't, press 2. God bless you. Peace.